Welcome back to Wake Up America. I'm Sarah Williamson. Now, our next guest is a former US Secret Service agent, Marshall Marachi, and his handsome four-legged partner and my new friend, Hurricane. Welcome to Wake Up America.
Thank you for having us.
Now, you may remember Marshall and Hurricane from 2014 when the brave pup protected former President Barack Obama and his family from a man who suddenly jumped the White House fence. But Hurricane was there to save the day. He received some well-deserved fame from this Marshall. He was inspired to create Hurricane's Heroes, a 100% volunteer-based non-profit that provides retired service dogs with veterinary care. Marshall, thank you for joining us. Now, can you tell us a little bit what Hurricane's Heroes is and what it does?
I would love to. So it actually started when we were up here. Hurricane was top dog for the Animal Medical Center for 2016, and with that came free health care for life. So I didn't realize that was part of his award, and once I got that, it was kind of overwhelming, know that he'll be taken care of for the rest of his days. So with that being said, we thought it wouldn't be fair to just have that for Hurricane and not all his brothers and sisters on the force. So we decided to start a nonprofit where we can also take care of all his co-worker doggy friends and make sure they get medical care for life as well.
Absolutely, and I can understand why. I mean, look at him, he's adorable. Now, Hurricane is just one of the many retired service dogs across the US. Why is it important for you that these animals are taken care of after their work is done?
So most people don't know, but almost no police or military dogs get care after they retire. They usually get adopted by the handler, and the financial constraints, come with that. Not everyone is in a position where they can afford all the medical bills for the rest of the dog's life. A lot of times, the reason the dog is retiring is because he has a pre-existing condition. So you can't even get most types of insurance or do things for the dog, and the handler, has to be in a hard position of if he or she can afford the actual treatment that the dog deserves after everything they did. So that's why it's so important to us to make sure, we can take that responsibility off the handler so you can just worry about your dog in retirement, make sure they get all the medical care they need.
How long has Hurricane been in retirement for?
About 5-6 years now. It's been a while. He retired a little early, so he's got some bad hips, but other than that, he obviously is still good.
Hey, Hurricane. Just want to ask you a few questions. How are you enjoying your retirement so far? Good? I think he's enjoying it.
Yeah,
I think he is.
He's a little shy.
And he's all dressed up for the occasion today as well. He's got his medal on and his tux. You are looking sharp. Who are you dressed by today? Ralph Lauren, a New Yorker. I like it. Now, you also told us that, I'm still talking into the microphone. You told us that Hurricane has titanium teeth.
Sure does.
Now, tell me a little bit about that.
So when he, is away from me, he gets separation anxiety. So a lot of times he tries to eat his way towards me, regardless of the pain. So between biting some cages, amongst some other things that I won't talk about on air, but he cracked a bunch of them to the point where they're his only weapon is defense. So when they replace them, they put the best in there to make sure can't happen again.
Now, he's also a very decorated pooch himself. He's received multiple honours, including the United States Secret Service Merit Award, DHS Secretary's Award of Valor, PDSA Order of Merit, and the Animal Medical Center Top Dog Award. Now, does all these awards make you want to be able to pay it forward?
Of course, and that's a big reason we started the charity as well. I mean, the experiences he's given me, I can't even put it into words. I've traveled all over the world. He's been to London, Parliament. All my best memories, all my best experiences are because of him, and the fact that he kept me safe all those years at the White House and didn't let any bad guys get to me. So he's given so much. I want to give back to him, and I think the best way I can do that is by making his name live on, which is why we had to have his name in the charity, because I want to make sure, he's getting up there. I don't like to talk about it, but, that day is going to come eventually, and his name will be able to carry on and help all the dogs after him.
Of course. Now, watching the aftermath of this devastation because of the tornadoes that have just wreaked havoc over the past weekend, we see that there is cadaver dogs that are helping out in this recovery here. How does this just amplify the importance of service dogs and how important that they can be in situations like this?
Yeah, and that's exactly why when we have our program through Paws of Honor Veterinary Care Program, we take all kinds of working dogs. So it's not just the apprehension dogs or specific bomb dogs. You know, we take them all because the world is changing in the dog world now. They're getting into everything, like you said, the cadaver dogs, all this new stuff. It's truly amazing. So now we want to make sure, as the dog world evolves and their skills, spread out, that we're also making sure that they're getting taken care of in the charity as well. We're all one team, right?
Everyone is one team, and it's a charity, and it's the holiday season, and what better way to celebrate the holiday season than to give to charity and look after one another. Now, this is a charity, right? We have Hurricanes Heroes. So what can people do to donate and make sure that they can give it forward and look after these retired law enforcement military dogs? Here, tell us about that.
So, I mean, there's all kinds of ways to donate. It doesn't just have to be money. You can give your time. We have a specific program where you can go on to the webpage at Paws of Honor and actually pick specific dogs that you want to sponsor through Hurricanes Heroes. So, I mean, you can actually go on, and one that rings out to you or resonates with you, you can give to that one specifically. Like I said, you can donate time. We always have volunteers at all our events and get everyone together. We get all the dogs there. It's a great time.
All right, and we also have that website there on at the screen as well. You can visit www.k9hurricanesheroes.org as well if you want to visit the website and learn a little bit more yourself. Marshall Marachi, thank you so much for joining us. And Hurricane, thank you too. You've been an angel. You've been the best guest we've had today. I feel so lucky. All right, so stay with us. You're watching Wake Up America only on Newsmax. There's plenty more to come.
To a very special close here of Wake Up America. More on what we're doing in just a moment. Before we go, I want to welcome in the host of National Report for an update on what's coming up on their show this morning. Emma Reckenberg, Sean Kreisman, good morning.
Yeah, I feel like that dog right now. Just lay down, enjoy yourself.
Sit by the fire.
We've got animals on set. It's a good day.
Rare moment.
All right, and to bring it back over here for a moment, we had earlier on, we've joined by many heroes here today on the couch.
Yep.
But since we have had Marshall Marachi and our favourite little pooch over here, Hurricane, on the show, there has been some very exciting news. Marshall, can you tell us what has happened since you joined us earlier on in the show?
I just want to say thank you so much. A compliment to your viewers. We've had hundreds of donations coming in, people inquiring about the program, people offering to help. I mean, I can't say thank you enough for what all your viewers have already done. Backstage, it was overwhelming.
Wow.
I mean, they were just coming in so fast. I'm worried about the website crashing.
I'm so glad to hear about that. We're ready for that.
We are so proud to be able to have helped you out in this great cause like this. This is really overwhelming for us here as well. So thank you so much for coming on. It really means a lot.
Well, thank you for having me.
Again, if you would like to donate, there's still time. Of course, we can make that website crash today. That's www.k9hurricanesheroes.org, and we'll have that on our website, newsmax.com, as well. And when we post the segment, we'll put it on social media as well.
We also want to thank Jessica Howard for coming out and speaking out this morning, how brave you've been, and we definitely want to wish you the best of luck in everything moving forward.
Absolutely.
And keep us posted.
Yes, please.
All right. Hurricane, do you want to send us off to National Report for the first time ever? Hurricane?
You can make Hurricane talk.
Hurricane, bluff him.
There we go.
National Report starts right now.